Alcohol jokes. Two drunks had just gotten thrown out of the bar and are walking down the street. When they come across this dog, sitting on the curb, licking his balls. They stand there watching, and after a while one of them says, "I sure wish I could do that." The other one looks at him and says, "Well, I think I'd pet him first." Animal jokes. Q. How do you get 10 fat cows in your basement? A. Hold a Tupperware party. Alcohol jokes. A seal walks into a bar and asks the bartender for a drink. The bartender asks the seal, "What's your pleasure?" The seal replies, "Anything but Canadian Club." Cop jokes. A policeman is driving along the road when he gets an urgent message on his radio telling him there has been a dead body found in an ice cream van just down the road. He rushes to the scene where he discovers a man's body, with chocolate flakes up each nostril, raspberry sauce all over his head, and he is covered from head to toe in hundreds of thousands of sprinkles. A puzzled onlooker asks the policeman what he thinks has happened, to which the policeman replies, "It looks like he's topped himself." Sport jokes. A true story, according to the Law Times. Coach Frank Layden of the Utah Jazz asked forward Jeff Wilkins, "Is your bad play due to ignorance or apathy?" Wilkins replied, "I don't know and I don't care." Alcohol jokes. There is a guy. His favorite bar is called Sally's Legs. The bar is closed, so he waits outside for it to open. He was waiting a long time and a cop got suspicious, came over to him, and asked, "What are you doing?" The guy replies, "I'm waiting for Sally's Legs to open so I can get a drink." Alcohol jokes. A man walks into a bar and says, "Bartender, give me 2 shots." Bartender says, "You want them both now or one at a time?" The guy says, "Oh, I want them both now. One's for me and one's for this little guy here," and he pulls a tiny 3-inch man out of his pocket. The bartender asks he can drink. "Oh, sure. He can drink." So the bartender pours the shots and sure enough, the little guy drinks it all up. "That's amazing," says the bartender. "What else can he do? Can he walk?" The man flicks a quarter down to the end of the bar and says, "Hey, Jake. Go get that." The little guy runs down to the end of the bar and picks up the quarter. Then he runs back down and gives it to the man. The bartender is in total shock. "That's amazing," he says. "What else can he do? Does he talk?" The man says sure he talks. "Hey, Jake, tell him about that time we were in Africa. And you made fun of that witch doctor's powers." Jokes about men. How does a man show he's planning for the future? He buys 2 cases of beer instead of 1. Jokes about men. How was Colonel Sanders a typical male? All he cared about were legs, breasts, and thighs. Jokes about men. How is being at a singles bar different from going to the circus? At the circus, the clowns don't talk.